Loss, or should I say grief, has a way of stripping away a certain innocence within you, where you believed in the fullness of life, the joy of friendships, the beauty of love and laughter, and the meaning of sacrifice. Somehow, life's experiences have a way of taking that away. You become so consumed with sudden loss, sudden disappointment, sudden pain, and the sudden shock that after all, this might not just be what life is. And as you continue to exist, because life does not stop, you start meeting with parts of life that are bitter, unforgiving, sudden, selfish, and dare I say, even at times, heartless. And now, the innocence of what you knew the world to be before what it became right before your eyes is no longer a viable option. This is where healing for a woman becoming starts. Somewhere in between who you are now, and who you are becoming lies a journey with twists and turns, some beautiful, some not so beautiful. And suddenly, the question about what life really is becomes so loud that you have no choice but to silence the noise within and start searching for that answer. That realization has been part of my own becoming this year. I have been thinking a lot about identity, not just the one I announce to the world, but the one I live from. Who am I when I am not trying to prove that I am capable? Who am I when I am not trying to meet somebody else's expectations? Who am I when I am not defined by a job, a relationship, motherhood, achievements, failures, or the things I have been through? And perhaps the hardest question has been, what parts of me did I silence in my moments of loss or grief to become the woman I thought I was supposed to be? Healing has forced me to look at those questions differently, not with shame, but with compassion. Healing has given me a chance to listen to my heartbeat. Does it move fast because the environment I am in is not safe? Or someone is lying? Or is it because I have a wound that I never allowed myself to heal from? Does it move fast because pain still runs my choices in life? Or is it that it's a way of shielding myself from it? Does my heart know peace when it feels it? Or do I completely lose the will to understand what peace really, truly means in the first place? Healing has me looking deep within the parts of my soul that were broken and confronting every part of it with compassion. Is it easy, you ask? No. But is it necessary? Yes. Have I hurt others in the process? Maybe. Have I judged harshly? Maybe. Regardless of whatever answers you have here, I need you to know that listening to your heartbeat is believing that the journey may not always be smooth, but it's worth pursuing. Because you cannot fully become a bold woman if you have not resolved the identity and experiences that keep holding you back from truly living. I like what the Bible says, Jeremiah 17:14. Heal me, Lord, and I will be healed. Save me, and I will be saved, for you are the one I praise. If I go then again to Psalms 147:3, the Bible reminds me that He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. This reminds me that wounds are necessary for my becoming. It reminds me that wounds are part of life. And so instead of walking around with a wounded heart, instead of walking around blaming everything and everyone else for the pain that I keep carrying, I choose to heal. I choose to heal. I choose to believe that God can heal me. I choose to believe that my heart can breathe again. I choose to believe that I can and I will experience joy, experience peace, experience love, experience the beautiful things that this life has to offer because I am allowing myself to heal. I don't know what part of your heart you have been carrying. I don't know what you went through. A sudden loss, a sudden disappointment, pain, shock, anything that truly consumed the beauty of your heart and asked you to let go. I want you to pick up that part of yourself again and give yourself a chance to breathe, a chance to live, a chance to reconnect with the beautiful person that you are, and a chance to receive healing from God. This is also at the heart of why I am stepping into faith and identity coaching. I am becoming increasingly convinced that women don't always need someone to tell them who to become. Sometimes all they need is a safe space to slow down, ask the honest questions, challenge the beliefs that have been keeping them stuck, reconnect with their faith, and hear themselves again. That is exactly the spirit behind my upcoming workshop, Finding Yourself Again. Because perhaps you haven't lost yourself completely. Perhaps there are simply parts of you that have been quiet for too long that God needs to heal. Maybe healing is where you finally begin listening to your heartbeat again. Remember, you were not made to shrink. You were made to make an impression. This is your faith and identity coach, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.